Good afternoon, everybody. It's me, Ken Levine, coming live once again from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I'm doing this video today not only for my team, but for other people within the OneCoin family. So they'll have an excellent resource to be able to share with their friends and family to explain this opportunity. And understand, everything that we're going over today is simply me talking about the cost of the education package and the value of the coins that you're going to be receiving from the education package. Now, with that being said, I want you to know there's no hidden monthly fees. There is no minimum sales goal. You don't have to share this with your friends and family. I want you to know that as a complete fact. You don't have to. There's no requirement to do so. I will say this, though. When you're part of the OneCoin opportunity and you really truly understand what this opportunity is about, there's no way you won't be sharing this with your friend and family. And maybe you're watching this right now because your friend and family sent you here to do so. But you need to know that OneCoin, there's no doubt in my mind, like me personally, I share this with everyone I know. There's no doubt in my mind that this opportunity will make me a self-made millionaire. Now, is that a guarantee? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And time will tell if, the OneCoin opportunity does do for me and my family, as I hope that it does. But here's the fact. There's no fear in my mind whether this is real or not. And I share this with my friends and family because I don't want the future to come. And I am a self-made millionaire from this opportunity. And my friends and family are angry in a way because they're saying to me, well, Ken, why didn't you tell me? And I'm saying to them, because I assumed you weren't going to be interested. Or I did tell you once and you said no. I really want them to truly understand what this opportunity is about. And that's why I'm doing this video for my friends, for my family, for my team, but also the OneCoin family. Now, moving into this, you're going to notice right here that this is the smallest package, the starter. This is about a medium package, the Tycoon Trader, and the largest package is the Tycoon Trader Premium Infinity Upgrade. Now, do know there's multiple packages in between all of these, and we're going to be going over all of them in this presentation, and I will fully explain everything. I want you to have a complete understanding of this opportunity, so when you go to share it with your friends and family, should you choose, you'll be able to share it with them just as easily as I share it with you today. So before I talk to you about the future, though, I want to talk to you about the past. Understand, I've been part of OneCoin for getting very close to a year now. So I'm able to share with you some past experience. This slide that you're looking at right now was part of a presentation that I watched. It was going back to when I very first signed up close to a year ago now. And when I signed up, the coin value was at $1.05. I signed up, you see this little arrow. This is right about my joining, okay? And Dr. Ruja, she had a 1-year goal. No, that mining started January 2015. That's when OneCoin started mining, the middle of January 2015. And, 20 weeks-ish in, that's when I signed up. And then you're going to notice here, a year into this is about right here, and the value of the OneCoins was $4.45. So that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Like before, when I was watching this slide, I was going on faith. Like she's saying base scenario 250, optimistic scenario $5. This price chart is solely on predictions, making that clear. And it ended up being $4.45 though. So that's where the 1 year ended. And then today we're more about, if I do my math correct again, I think it was about week 61. We're right around this range, and our coin value is currently at 565. So you can see that our coin growth going into the past to the present day has had the growth that Dr. Rouge has hoped. And as I share the numbers with you today, I want you to know these numbers are based off the coin value when it's mined. I'm not even going off of the value of the base scenario or the optimistic scenario for 3 years from now. I'm not going to go we don't know what the future holds, but I'm going to share with you just going off of what the mining ratio is, compare that to what the coin value would be. And this is what I just wanted you to see, a little bit of the past, how it's been the present, and what we hope to see in the future. But this is the thing, and this is part of the reasons why I love cryptocurrency is, it's not, you just can't print off cryptocurrency. It all goes back to mathematics. In Bitcoin's case, there's 21 million mathematical solutions to be solved. In OneCoin's case, there's 2.1 billion mathematical solutions to be solved. When you solve that solution, you get yourself a coin. And in Bitcoin's case, you do that on your own, and in OneCoin's case, you join a mining pool, and it's much easier. But in addition to going over the top single package, I will also be covering the top combo package, as you know. But as I've already told you, I'll be covering all the packages within this presentations. But important, I want to also cover the packages that I feel you should avoid. Now, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with them, but I'm going to explain it. When I get to those packages, I'm going to explain to you why personally I wouldn't take action on those packages. And when I have my team come to me saying that they want that package, I'll advise them, and then they can choose to do whatever they choose to do. So I'll share that advice with you guys today. Again, so you guys can share this advice with your team if you're a team leader watching this, or if you're just someone brand new, completely watching this first time. Well, should you choose to share this, well, now you have that knowledge. But for your convenience, I will go in a specific order. Okay, so if you're watching this live, enjoy the show. You're going to be with me here start to finish. But if you're watching my video recording, then you can skip to the package you want in more info on. Okay, and pay attention to the next few slides though. Okay, I'm not here to waste anyone's time. I promise you that. But based on what I've seen over close to the last 12 months, I'm confident to share these assumptions with you. And do know, there's no guarantee. When you take a risk to chase a reward, it is just that simple. But in the next slide, I'm going to go over a quick layout of education package options and potential returns from the choice you make today as a new member about to join. And do know, I share these numbers with you after experiencing results myself. Dr. Aruja doesn't want us to, per se say our dollar figure because it's a form of enticement. I don't want to entice you to join. But I can share with you this, that what used to be a down payment for a house is now a house kind of idea, so that's what's already happened to me over this time period. Instead of being able to put a down payment, well, you know what, if I were to just cash out per se, I could be buying a house. So that's what that has done for me just over this time frame. And down payment in Edmonton, Alberta is 5%. So go from there. But moving on though, I want you to know that also know there's been multiple investigations into OneCoin. And that's why today I share with it even more confidently. Going back over the last 11 months, the first few weeks, it was really faith. I had faith in the future to come. But now, over this year, just so much has happened. There's been investigations, there's been developments, there's been huge announcements, whether it's, USA announcing cryptocurrency as a commodity, USA offering education on cryptocurrency themselves. There's a bunch of stuff, or other, they're now saying that, oh yeah, we don't like how Bitcoin's decentralized. We're going to change it. So you guys need to know your customer. And here's OneCoin already KYC compliant. But like I say here, there's been multiple investigations. And the most notable one is when the NDI, and, this would be like the CIA or FBI if you're North American watching this, but the NDI of Finland, they completed their 6-month investigation. And no one's in cuffs. And the educational sales of OneCoin go back to September 27, 2014. It's not like OneCoin's just been around for a few weeks. We're now been around for a year and a half. We're the fastest growing cryptocurrency company. We're the fastest growing network marketing company. We're the first company to do $1 billion in product sales in the first year. This is unheard of, so yeah, and simply put. So now there is this though, is there a risk in being educated? I put not really, but the reality is though, is I do understand that when you spend your hard-earned money on something you don't understand, it's a risk. Right now you're debating about getting an education package, which first of all, nobody likes, for some reason, people don't want to be educated. But, so you're already maybe like, oh, well, I don't want to go to school. Understand it's an online course. You do it at your convenience. But with this education package, you're going to be getting yourself bonus tokens that you're going to be bonus mining for, real assets. But I get it though, cryptocurrency, it's not something you can physically touch. It's not something you can see. It's not something you can smell. It's not, I've sold chocolate bars as a kid and houses as an adult, and cars in between as well. I understand that, oh yeah, you can hear the engine, you can see the beautiful windows, you can smell the chocolate. Those things help you when it comes to things like this. It helps the person take action. And that's, in some cases, what holds people back. And it's really sad because even though you may not understand cryptocurrency, let me tell you this, you fully understand digital currency. When you go to Superstore and you buy your groceries for $300 and you're using your debit card, That's digital currency. Or even if you have that new fancy card where you don't even have to put your PIN number in anymore, you just simply tap it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the way of the future. It's already changing. Like I say, September 21st, 2015, Princeton, Stanford, Berkeley, some of the top universities offering cryptocurrency education. Just think of 1990 all over again in the computer. You know, when universities and institutions started offering education on the thing called the computer. You know, and you didn't want to get a computer because you thought you understood the computer, and then you realize that there's a monitor, a tower, a keyboard, a mouse, and you're like, this is too confusing, so you didn't get the computer. You know, like, if you want to be that again and wait till 1998 to get the computer, so be it. But I do want you to get this, though. You're getting yourself an education package. This is the future to come, and that's what we're trying to educate you on. And the package options, like I say, risk versus reward. The starter will start at 140 euro. The coin value you get initially from the coin's mine is 216 euro. Trader, 580 up to 1,098. Pro Trader, 1130 to 2196. Executive, 3330 to 6597. Tycoon, 55 to 26. Premium Trader, 13,000 to 212,000. Tycoon Premium Upgrade, 19,000 to 581,000. Tycoon Infinity Upgrade, 33,000 to 996,000. And the biggest package, the Tycoon Premium Infinity Upgrade, 46,000 to 5, or have the extra 2 years of faith in Dr. Rouge's innovation and potentially 11 million. This is how real it is. And do know, I'm going over all of this. This is fully explained. I'm here to make sure that you fully understand all of this. And stick with me. If you're more interested in the combo, stay with me still, okay? Don't jump ahead yet. The order of the presentation will follow the trader, the pro trader, the starter, the executive, the tycoon trader, the premium trader, the combo packs, the tycoon infinity, da 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 da. There you go, okay? But like I say, stay with me for a few slides here, okay? Now, I want you to know that I purposely put 2 packages in red. And I'm going to explain to you why at this time, I would advise my team not to take these packages. And I'm going to give you different options that instead you would share with your team. Isn't exactly what I do. I also want you to notice that the starter isn't highlighted, it's not bolded, and the starter is a good package. I'm not having anything against it, but if you know that you're building a team right out of the gate, well, the starter doesn't have the matching bonus. So you'd want to be a trader, so you're getting matching bonus within your downline. So anyways, I'm going to get into all of that, but I just want you to know that this is going to be the order. So after you stick with me for a few more slides here, because I got to explain something, I got to explain. But, you know, after that, though, let's say you're more interested in the combos, you can just skip ahead until you see me talking about Infinity Trader, you know, and then you're at the combos. If you're interested in the Tycoon, well, just skip ahead to where you see I'm talking about Executive, you know, and then you know Tycoon's next. Like I said, I'm not here to waste anyone's time here, okay? And if you want to know about all the packages, well, then great, you know, stick with me, and, you know, I'm doing this the whole time as well, so thanks for staying with me the whole time. But let's move on, though. And like I said, everybody needs to watch this, okay? You need to watch this even if you don't want a trader, because I need to explain something to you so you'll understand when you're watching me explain to you the package that you're interested in, okay? So stay with me. So now the Level 2 Education Trader package is 580 euro. It includes 5,500 tokens and 1 split. Now, the cost of this will give you a potential value of the coins of 999 euro. Now, the way, oh, sorry, and I apologize, it's actually 1,098. I didn't factor in the 10% increase. But moving on, though, so when you mine those 5,500 tokens at the ratio of 57 to 1, you're going to get the 96 coins. Okay. Now, after the split, you'll have 11,000 tokens. Okay, because that's what I would suggest. I would say wait for the split. You wait for the split, you get 11,000 tokens. Now, I'm assuming the mining ratio is 90/1. And this is why you need to pay attention, because I'm going to explain to you why, if I'm wrong with my assumption here, it doesn't make a big difference overall as far as what this number is. Okay, so just stick with me and you'll understand more. So assuming mining ratio is 90/1, at this time, as a trader, you would mine your 11,000 tokens at 90/1, you get yourself 122 coins. Okay, so based on the assumptions above, your mining ratio is 90/1. So if the mining ratio is 90/1, that means that we have a coin value of $9. And at that time, so you'd have 122 OneCoins valued at $9, which would equal 1,098. Do know this is a typo. This is supposed to say 1,098. So now that you stuck with me, I just, stay with me a little bit more. When I'm talking about future mining ratios, do know I'm assuming. I don't know what the future mining ratios will be. This is a very hypothetical assumption, saying, or hypothesis, like I'm really, from seeing what I've seen, this is a very educated guess to what the mining ratio will be, but I'm not sure 100% if it's going to be that number. But realize this, if the mining ratio is lower, you will get more coins, but those more coins you get will have less value. And then on the flip side of that, if the mining ratio is higher, so the coin value spikes, then you'll get less coins, but those less coins you get will have more value. All right, but allow me to show you. Remember that trader one I just went over? So now just let me to quickly summarize that one here for you. And you're gonna see, like, just follow all these numbers that you see here in red. Okay, so now instead of a 90-to-1 ratio, let's say that the ratio is 70-to-1. Okay, so now you're going to be mining 11,000 tokens at 70-to-1. You're going to get 157 coins. But look at this, 157 OneCoins valued at $7 is equal to 1,098 as well, right? And then let's go on the flip side. So this way, our coin value of 565 gets to $7, This way, 565, boom, it skyrockets. It's at $11, Now, if that happens before the split comes, this is how it looks. You'd have 11,000 tokens at 110. You'd get yourself 100 coins. You'd have 100 OneCoins valued at €11, so it'd be 1,100. Okay, so boom, that's what I need you to watch. So there we go. If you guys are interested in the combo package, the Tycoon, remember the order of contents that I did earlier. Feel free to skip ahead if you're watching this on a recording. But there you are. That's what I really want to make sure you understand, so that when you go over your package, you actually understand how I'm coming with these numbers. And I'm not just, throwing things at you. It is with a lot of thought that I'm putting into it. And it makes sense. And with that said, even though it makes sense, I don't know, we still need this to be real. We still need everything to happen the way that Dr. Rouge's innovation hopes. And well, hey, that's what I'm saying to you. If it truly does, you're going to get yourself educated. And the real assets that you get with your education package, well, they could change your life in the future, in addition to the education that you got. But let's move on to the Pro Trader option. Now, in the Pro Trader option, you're going to get yourself level 3 education. It's going to cost €1,130, and it's going to give you 11,000 tokens and 1 split. Now, the potential of the value from the coins received, as you can see, is going to be $21.96. Now, you have the option in the Pro Trader. You can mine 11,000 tokens at 57/1, and you can get 192 coins. But as I'm advising my team, I would say wait for the split. After the split, you'd have 22,000 tokens. Now you'd be mining 22,000 tokens at the assumed ratio of 90/1. You'd be instead getting 244 coins. Now, based off my assumption, again, of 90/1, the coin value is at $9. So your 244 OneCoins valued at 9, that's where I'm getting that number from. You're getting yourself level 3 education. It's an online educational course. Do it at your convenience. I suggest you do it as soon as you can. But with that education, you're going to mine bonus tokens that Dr. Rouge gives you to get yourself a real asset that right now we have 630 million plus already mined. We are on our way to creating a currency. And this is your opportunity to get your hands on this currency, groundbreaking, right from the start. Your other option, you can go up level 1 starter option, €140. Now this option, as you're going to see here, after the split, you have 2,200 tokens and you get yourself 24 coins. Again, 24 coins valued at 9, that's where the 216 number comes from. Now, the reason I don't spend as much time on the starter package is because the only reason you do the starter package is if in a way you just want to earn your money to get your trader package, if you're building a team. Now, if you're just doing this to grab yourself 2,400 coins and, just to hope to see, hey, you know what, if Dr. Rouge is right and if 3 years from now this is 100, woohoo, I turned 100 into 2,400, I'm happy. And yeah, that's great, and woohoo. But that's your call, of course. Okay, I just want you to know that though, and that's why with the starter package, it's if you're going to be team building, you want to be a trader or above, no question about it. But get your starter package, you get level 1 education, you're able to do the first course, you're able to dip your toe into the water, and you can go from there. Now, the other package that I highly suggest that, you know, anytime I've had some team members come to me, I've suggested to them to get the Tycoon package instead of the Executive. Now, the reason that I say this, and the numbers, you're just going to see the numbers yourself here very soon. With the Executive package, you're getting 3,330 euro to get yourself level 4 education, which will get you 33,000 tokens and the one split. Now, the cost of this, as you can see there, it's great. You know, you buy level 4 education for 3,300, you know, potential value in the received in the coin, 65.97, woohoo, you know, and you can see how I get all the numbers to get there. But here's the reality of it. If you're going to do 3,330 euro, I always get people to at least consider doing the Tycoon trader option. As you can see, with the 3,000, you can turn it to 6,000 in a sense, and you know, woohoo, that's great. I'm not saying anything negative to that. But you can see, though, by getting an extra split, plus you get extra bonus tokens right off the beginning, when you get level 5 education, the Tycoon package for 5,530 euro, it's going to come with 66,000 tokens. So first of all, instead of it coming with 55,000 tokens, which what it should come with as far as all the other things, there's the bonus tokens there, plus you're getting your 10%. So, you know, you're getting included 66,000 tokens that are going to split twice. So now you can see where the potential value of this one is 26.4. And allow me to go over this with you. Now remember, you have options here. You can mine 66,000 tokens today at the current ratio, excuse me, of 57/1, and you're going to get 1,157 coins when they're mined. Or you wait for the first split. Now, after the first split, the 66,000 tokens will split to 132,000 tokens. Now, at this time, you have again an option. You can mine 132,000 at, again, the assumed ratio of 90/1, and you get 1,466 coins. But in the, like it says here, you get 2 splits. So now you have the second option of waiting for your second split. And should you do that, your 132,000 tokens will split to 264,000 tokens. Now at this time, I assume the mining ratio at 150/1. And you can see here how that's going to get you 1,760 coins. Now, based on above, you get the level 5 education, get your Tycoon trader pack, and get around 1,760 coins. 1,760 coins, the OneCoin's assumed value at 15, because look, we mined this at 150. At the assumed value of 15 would be 26,400 euro. Like I say, you get yourself level 5 education. You get your bonuses, you wait for your splits, you mine your tokens, you have some faith in, you know, being part of a brand new currency. And the potential of OneCoin is honestly life-changing. No question about it. And now I'm going to be getting into some even crazier, bigger numbers, because now we're going to be giving you a chance to catch up for catch up for lost time by getting an old promotion in a sense. You know, and there are huge advantages with level 6 and the combo packages with OneCoin. And that's what we're going to be getting into now. Okay, so know this as well. In addition, you're going to be able to mine at 1 less the current ratio. You will be getting a nice amount of OneCoins. But the biggest and the most important thing about this is you get to mine your tokens today and you still get your splits. So remember with those other slides where I was saying to you, you have the option to wait for the split. You have the option to wait for the split. Okay, well, it's not an option. You mine the tokens that you have and you get your split. Now, the first option here is level 6, the premium trader option. Now, in the premium education package, it costs 13,780 euro. Now, included with this is 165,000 tokens. But you're also going to get yourself 3 splits. Yes, 3 splits. So at that cost, the potential value of the coins received is going to be 212,541. But let me show you how I get there. So you mine the 165,000 tokens today at 56/1, because remember, 1 less the current mining ratio. Today it's at 57, you get 56. So you get your first batch, 2946 amount of coins. Now after the first split, you'd mine 165,000 tokens again, this time at 90/1. Now you're going to get yourself 1,833 coins. But you're going to get your second split. And now you get 165 plus 165 equals 330. Now I assume the mining ratio is 150. You're going to get yourself 2,200 coins. But you wait for your third split. 165 plus 165 plus 330 equals 660. I assume the mining ratio is going to be 210 to 1. You're going to be getting yourself 3,142 coins. When you get your level 6 premium trader package, you're going to be getting yourself around 10,000 coins. And as you can see here, I'm mining the ratio at 210 to 1. So 10,121 OneCoins valued at 21 euro. You can see how I get there, guys. But it gets bigger and it gets better. But before we get there, I want to share with you the one that I want you to avoid. I want to share with you how I want you to save 8,000 euro. I want to share that with you. And that's what I do. I want to do that for you. Sure, I make less money if you go and do this way I'm sharing with you instead. But you know what? I don't mind making 800 less if you're spending 8,000 less. So I want to make sure that you fully understand every one of the options within OneCoin. And this is a package here that I personally would not be getting at this second. But I'm not saying I wouldn't upgrade to it. And I'll explain that to you shortly after. But first, let's just talk about it as an individual option, as it is an individual option. Now, in this one here, you're going to be paying instead 27,530 euro. You're going to get 3 splits, 330,000 tokens to start off with. You can see how all the numbers work out there. And I want you to notice this, though. Pay attention, guys. You're spending 27,530 euro. You're going to get yourself around 20,244 coins. Okay. Now, if someone came to me right now and said, Ken, I want to do the Infinity Trader option, I'm going to say, no, you don't. You either want to do this or you want to do that. And now I'm going to share that with you right now. So this would be the two options I would say to them, no, this is what you want to do instead. Option number 1, and this is where they get to save 8,000 euro. Instead, you would suggest to them, no, get level 5 Tycoon, upgrade to the premium trader package, and that will cost them 19,280. Now, in this case, it's going to include 231,000 tokens, but now you get 4 splits. So the cost is 19,280, and the potential value is 581,588 euro. But let me show you how I get there. So you mine the 231,000 at the 56 to 1, you get your 4,000 plus coins. After the first split, you mine again the 231,000 tokens that assume the mining ratio 90 to 1. You're going to get yourself 2,500 plus coins. Second split, 462,000 tokens, assume mining ratio 150 to 1, another 3,000 plus coins. Now, after your third split, 924,000 tokens, you mine those at the assumed ratio of 210 to 1, you're going to get around 4,400 coins. Moving on to your fourth split, 1.848 million tokens, mined at the assuming ratio of 280 to 1, you'd be getting 6,600 coins. Okay, so remember what we just went over? The Infinity Trader, 27,530, and you're going to get yourself right around 20,000 coins. Well, here's the Premium Trader option, sorry, the Tycoon upgrade to Premium Trader option that costs 19,280 euro. Just a different way to get your education packages, and you're still going to get yourself the same amount of coins roughly based on this layout. Now, moving on to what their other option is, though. And like I said to you, it's either this or it's that. I wouldn't, if someone came to me and said, you know what, Ken, I'm interested in getting the Infinity Trader, I would say, you know what, no, I would do this one that I just went over with you guys, or I would spend 5,500 more. And what I would do instead, sorry, I just forgot I had that one there. Instead, what I would do is I would spend 5,530 more, and I would upgrade myself to the Infinity. So I would get level 5 Tycoon upgraded to the Infinity, because then I fall under a promotion that Dr. Ruja has going right now for this package, which, as you can see here, now the cost is 33,030 euro, but the potential value is 996. So remember, going back a slide here, the cost of the Infinity is 27,530. You're going to get around 20,000 coins, And at that time, the value of the coins would be about 425,000. So moving on to this one, though, you're going to see it's the 5,500 more, but the potential value in the coins received is astronomically higher. Why? Because of also that fourth split and because of the higher amount of starting tokens. But let me show you how this breakdown goes so you can see. And this is what I would do. That's why I would say, no, you don't want to do that. You would do this or you would do this. And moving on is you would mine the 396,000 tokens at 56 to 1, get yourself around 7,000 coins. After the first split, 396,000 tokens at 90 to 1, 4,400 coins, an additional 5,200 coins, an additional 7,500 coins. And by your fourth split, you're now mining 3.168 million tokens at the assumed ratio of 280 to 1. In that split alone, you're getting an additional 11,314 coins. So now you're spending 33,030 euro, but you're going to get 35,000 coins. And by this time, the value of the coins would be at 28 because of that fourth split. And you can see here, 35,607 times the 28, 996,996 euro. To an American, that's over $1 million. To a Canadian, that's like 1.5. Now, the largest option, and it's A or B, so we're going to go over that. But the largest option is the Tycoon Premium Infinity upgrade. So you get level 5 education, you upgrade to L6, and then you upgrade to Infinity. Now this one costs 46,780 euro. But in this package, you have 561,000 tokens, and you're going to get 6 splits. The potential value of this option A, because like I said, there's an A and a B, of this option here is 5,189,625. And I know that's unbelievable. But remember, it's already happened. There are already many, many self-made millionaires, people who got to buy Bitcoin at 10 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents, $1, $2, $4, $10, $25, $35, $55, that got to sell that coin at, 500, 600, 1,200, or today's value of currently 420, and there's a lot of people that are already cashing on something that's happened. So I know that this is hard to believe, but it's reality. And this is a hopeful reality, I guess, and we're predicting this reality, but I want to say though, the Bitcoin thing, that is reality. It's already happened. Cryptocurrency is real. So anyways, moving on though, I want to show you how I get there. You're going to mine 561,000 tokens at 56 to 1. So you're going to get the initial 10,000 coins. The second split, again, you get the first split, you get 561. Now you're going to get 6,200 coins because the mining ratio is increased. Now your second split, your third split, your fourth split, your fifth split, yes, 8.976 million tokens you're going to get on your fifth split. By this time, I assume the mining ratio 360 to 1, 24,993 coins. Now your sixth split, 17.95 million tokens. In this case, you're mining 17 at the assumed 450 to 1, close to 40,000 coins from your sixth split alone. So in this package here, you're going to get your hands on right around 115,000 coins. And based off the assumption here where the mining ratio is 450 to 1, that's a coin value of $45. So you take that number, you times it by 45, and that's where you can see the 5.1 million. The exact same way the starter went from 140 to 216. It's just in this case, there's more bonus splits. And well, just that, any risk reward situation, it's a much higher risk. But if this goes the way we all hope, it's also a much higher reward. But if you have complete faith in Dr. Rouge's innovation, then you do this option and you do option B with it. And this way, it includes you locking your coins into CoinSafe for 2 years. So you get level 5 Tycoon, upgrade to Premium, upgrade to the Infinity, same cost, same amount of tokens, but now you keep it in CoinSafe for 2 years. And you're going to get yourself, though, a 7th split. Now this is going to have a potential value of over 11 million euro. And again, let me show you how I get there. So we've already mined your first 6 splits. Remember the 115,325 from your last slide? Because remember, the same tokens are the same. However, in this case, you're going to be getting a 7th split. Now on the 7th split, you're going to be mining 35.9 million tokens. And the assumed mining ratio is going to be 550/1. This is going to get you an extra 65,272 coins. Yes. Now, the total OneCoins after all 7 splits is now going to be 180,597. But it gets even better, because when you choose to lock it in to the coin safe for the 2 years, you're also going to be getting yourself a 12% increase on the coins that you put in for that time frame. So you're going to see where the 180,597 times 12% is going to get you 202,268 coins when they all come out of CoinSafe. Now, based on the above assumptions and on the 7th split of a mining ratio of 550/1, that's going to be 55 euro. And that's where you can see I get the 11 million. But I need you to know something as a fact. After the 2 years in CoinSafe, and if this coin value keeps going the way it should go, this could be a much different number that you're multiplying by. But I'm going to multiply based off what you mined your 7th split off of. But this is how real, and this is how big, and this is how huge this opportunity is. You get yourself an education package, you get your bonus tokens, you wait for your bonus splits, you mine your tokens, you get your coins, and mining your tokens couldn't be easier. Do not think it's complicated. Don't make assumptions. The reason OneCoin's blowing up is just how user-friendly Dr. Rouge has made this for everyone. And I'm very eager for you to be part of the everyone. And do know, me personally, in 2009, I missed the Bitcoin boat. I could have got Bitcoin for pennies, 13 cents a coin. Yes. 13 cents a coin. I tell you today as a fact, Bitcoin sells for $420. Whether you understand it or not is irrelevant. Bitcoin is used on Expedia. Bitcoin can be used at Dell. Bitcoin can be used to buy your Microsoft. Bitcoin can be used to buy your diamond ring at Reed Jewelers. Bitcoin is real. Cryptocurrency is real. And in 2009, I could have got a 13-cent coin that today has a value of $440. I want to do a $2,000 trip with my family. It cost me 5 Bitcoins. If I would have bought these Bitcoins back in 2009, 13 cents times 5. That's how much this 2,000 trip is costing me today. That's already happened. That's already happened. And it's just the fact of it. Some people, they truly miss the message because they're too busy looking for the mistake. You know, and in 2015, I didn't watch OneCoin from the sidelines like I did with Bitcoin. I jumped on board the OneCoin ship. It's changed my life. And that's why I'm able to bring this slide to you with so much confidence. And meet Juha. Completely blew up the network marketing world. The #1 network marketer in the world right now is this man, our top rep within OneCoin. It's truly bigger than you know and better than you think, guys. And that's what I want you to know, and that's what I really, truly want you to know, is the future only gets better and better. Now, go watch the first global event. Go to YouTube, put May 2015, Dubai OneCoin. Watch the event. Because the second global event is about to happen June 2016. And I'm excited. I'm in Canada, and I'm going all the way to London to be part of this because I still regret not being part of the first one of Dubai. I'm not going to miss this London event. And the reason I want to be there too is I have a strong inclination that this is the day that the biggest announcement in OneCoin's history, in online merchant history, is going to be announced. And I want to be there. I want to partake in it. And I hope that this announcement comes sooner. But I don't know what's to come, guys. And I'm telling you this right now, though. The future is bright within OneCoin. I have nothing but confidence, like I shared with you. And can I come here and say that as a guarantee? Absolutely not. But I put everything into OneCoin. My complete online reputation is on the line within this. You know, I went from doing multiple businesses down to one, and I haven't lost focus from OneCoin since May 4th. I started May 1st. After a few days, I dropped everything, and I focused on it ever since. And I'm so glad that I did. And that's why I do everything I can do to share and to educate and try to help you get your friends and family, or if you're my friend and family watching this, to try to get you part of this opportunity, because I know it's life-changing. Experiencing this is much better than having this explained. Thank you very, very much for your time, and bye for now.